Very important question. Logs versus tracing. Kindly pause the video and think for a solution. In logs, we store plain text or JSON that occurs during an API request. And each application maintains their logs independently. So it's very difficult to tie the logs together. I mean, we don't know if both the logs belongs to same request or not. And there distributed tracing comes into the picture. So tracing tracks the path of request across microservices. In this, I know which service invoked which other service, how much time each service took, and what is the status code of each service. This is achieved through trace ID and span ID. So span is nothing but a unit of work, whereas trace ID is the unique ID for the entire API request. So for example, when the API entered the first microservice, it creates a unique trace ID and its span ID. And when it passed through a different microservice, in the header it passed this trace ID also. Now with this header information, other microservice knows what's the trace ID. It will create its own span ID for its own unit of work, and also it will store information like who is the parent span ID, the caller. And if you find it interesting, I have covered this topic in depth in the distributed microservices playlist. Kindly check it out.